McPherson. Hold free. Thilthorpe will... Boy, he turned it over with his first kick in AFL footy. He'd like that one back. And the Hawks on the move here. Crows have run forward. And now Kazitsky out the back.
Mitch Lewis, a good long kick forward.
Goalless last week against Melbourne. And he gets the opener in Launceston today. They're on Hawthorn. Launches go up. Smith put the crumb. Danger averted for now. Bounce pass. Murphy under the hammer. Little 1-2 with Laird worked. Now Seedsman. We might go long for a change. He has a bounce. He can size him up from there. He does from the paint. Kept it low. Found his target inside 50. McAdam. Mr. Wick with concussion this year, but in exceptional form. Heads long. Crashed to the deck. Himmelberg, first game of the year, couldn't come up with it. Tex did. Go to Schomburg. And he bends it around to perfection. Chaos ball might still work for them. O'Brien did well. Gave it to Laird. Bangs it back out. Good mark by Hardwick. Jaff. Dance step inside, delightful. Will he go all the way? They can't catch him. Goes to the pocket. That'll do. Kazitsky. So open space ahead. Long kick to the one-on-one in that space. Kazitsky, front on contact, no pay from the umpire. Do they? Did well enough. Gave it back to Phillips, though. Hits the goal square. O'Brien down there. Kelly, O'Brien, Kelly. Oh. It hasn't been touched. It's all the way through. There is the great Sean Burgoyne. Only modern-day players to have played older. Craig Bradley and Dustin Fletcher, who played as a 40-year-old. Burgoyne 38 right now. Seedsman bangs it long. Himmelberg, Jaff. Himmelberg had to work hard to get his way back into the team. Elliot Himmelberg, first game for 2021. Billy Frampton had been preferred to him as the siren sounds. He kicks on the siren as it's sounding and drills it. Mira towards the wing. O'Brien stands in the hole, went through his hands. Kelly, the crummer, Hamill, butts. Wasn't a handball. Holding the ball, but play on advantage. Mitchell floats it inside 50. Kazitsky again, going for 4. Gave it off to Bruce. Shrugs, goals. Scholl. Pocket picked by Amira. Shields. Burgoyne. It was a wobbler, but it found Kazitsky, or more importantly, the ball's been finding him. Laird with the cut-off. Himmelberg, is he within range? Cranks up, gets plenty on it. That's out of here. Walker uses his body again this time. Ball scoots to the back. Schomburg, little fumble. Hardwick had him. Options in the square. McHenry to Walker, who walks it in. Hemmed into the boundary. Crows have plenty of players around it. They swarmed around it. And now Hawthorn have players behind the ball. Juff wastes no time. Mitchell, Scrimshaw, part of the seas, went for home and nails it. First goal for Jack Scrimshaw for his career.
The big dopey ruckman can't work it out. That's their problem. You don't have to tell them where to stand.
One job, ruckman.
Oh, come on.
McAvoy. O'Brien. Phillips.
Sorry, twice.
Oh, I'm enjoying the show. Written and spoken by. Hamill. Good driving kick, top of the square. Himmelberg slapped it down. McAdam was in the right spot. It was just too slick for him. Seedsman can kick a goal.
Good finish.
That is a ripper. O'Brien v. O'Brien. And O'Brien wins it. Kicked it off the deck, and O'Brien wins it again. And kicks it forward. Jaff.
Holding Adelaide.
Adelaide hold. So Burgoyne's gone down hard. But it's McAdam's free.
Holding the left ankle.
Yeah. In he scoots, and he's lucky number 7. Born on the 7th. At the 7th. Gets his first goal in AFL footy in his first game, Riley Thilthorpe. So Burgoyne injury an issue. Nick Dalsato.
Well, while Phil Thorpe kicked his first goal in his first career game, Sean Burgoyne, 395 games comes from the sideline with a stepped-on ankle, as you mentioned.
O'Brien drops back. Phil Thorpe, turn a row. Sits it up. Walker won't get it. Phil Thorpe does.
Wow.
The kid is growing with each passing second.
How exciting is this? Wow. Released in his first match. That's mine. I'm going to take that mark. Strong. Look how big he gets at the ball. Huge contested mark.
He kicks his third.
He's looked really dangerous today, Himmelberg. Crashed a few packs. And he's got Scrimshaw having to play tall, so it was a good option from Seedsman.
Walker bends it, goals it. Winding back the clock, big Tex.
We know that's their strength. That was the competition's best at scoring from stoppages, so Hawks have got to lift.
Proust tries to lift them, but turns it over. Keys got it back again. Weaves his way through them. Hamill, fingernail on the ball towards half forward. McAvoy let it drop. Walker shakes them. Himmelberg pokes it into some space. Murphy needs to collect it. They're everywhere. McHenry, he might go alone.
Ruckman just positioned himself behind the ball, just trying to make sure that the Crows don't score another goal prior to half-time.
And takes the safe option of going wide, but no one went for it. Seedsman the only man there. And he can bang a ball. Top of the square. Himmelberg's down there. Phil Thorpe almost marked it behind his back. Albert going nowhere. Holding the ball. So we're headed for record territory, AFL, VFL history. 14 goals straight for the Crows. And 14 goals to 9, the highest scoring first half of any game this season. There is the sub Lynch for the Crows. Fogarty hands it off. Scholl spears it towards goal. Phil Thorpe for 4 on debut.
He's a bag of tricks at the moment, playing brilliant football.
Is he what? Parents are here, sisters here, partners here, grandparents are here, and Riley Phil Thorpe turning it on debut. And the Crows turning it on. Wingard. Somehow Hawthorn need to turn it on in a hurry. And that's a mark. Kazitsky was good early. And Kazitsky lining up to kick his fourth for the Hawks as this goal fest continues. It's his set shot history, this spot, all grounds for his career. And this for goal number 16 for the Crows. That's way across the face, stays in play. Phil Thorpe! How good is this kid? And this for goal number 5 on debut. Be out of rotations. That will stop the taking the goal kicker off. Not enough rotations with this high scoring game back again. Moore flicks it over. Phillips the inside kick. O'Meara got it. He does fight even when the chips are down. And he might have lit the fire for Hawthorn. And he wants to go. He's got support on the outside in Duday. He was corralled. Walker, O'Brien, Frost, well read. And plays on immediately. O'Meara, Mitchell. The usual Hawthorn suspects when they're flying, starting to find it. Mitchell heads low, it's a 2-on-2. Butts goes flying. Kazitsky back of the pack. Hawthorn well and truly alive. The traffic was coming. Brown, Seedsman, hacks it away. Phil Thorpe got hands on it and almost plucked it and ran. Hamill down behind play. So, time back on. About to be thumped forward again for the Hawks. And the short pass to Impey. Hasn't kicked a goal this season, Jarman Impey. Gets a chance here for a momentum changer for Hawthorn. 3 in a row for the Hawks. Adelaide have the lead as we edge close to three-quarter time. Murphy in game 50, crunched. Smith bangs it forward in hope. Bounced off the chest of McAdam. McAvoy, Mitchell, O'Brien had to get it away. Jaff and Scholl. Jaff still about to pounce, and he goes. He collected it like it was a shake through the drive-through. Off he goes. Runs his full measure and lace out to Lewis.
How exciting is that to watch, Kenny? Put him on ball. Give him a run on ball. This guy's got X factor. I still can't believe this, Dwayne. There's a story to that because it is unprofessional if the sub is not ready to go. There's something wrong there.
We've had to do a medical check before he and get strapped. Wasn't even strapped. Back towards the wing. McAdam flies. Walker flies. Frost collects. Warple. Nice drop step. Kicks at 60. Gets it inside 50. Bruce almost collects it. Mike Crummett. Shrug off. No goal kicker. Sensational. He barrels it, but it's touched. Scrimshaw's got to have to go. Cousins hit the belly of the ball. McAvoy. Huge mark. He did have the reach. Kosicki. No, Lewis this time. Keeps it low. It's their home, away from home, Hawthorn. They're tough to beat here. Any score would have given them the lead, and he's kicked it on the full.
Why would you coach? Who'd be a coach?
Well, picture tells 1,000 words.
Play on.
O'Meara. And takes off. You'd reckon he'll do the job. He's a class act normally. They do lead. O'Brien. Seedsman. Schomburg. McAdam. Big fly. The frequent flyer takes a huge grab. Hawthorn have kicked the last 5 goals in a row. Pulls that back, but not enough. 90 seconds and ticking. O'Meara. 120 and ticking.
But with the new rule, he can just chip the ball around. He's going long.
To a one-on-one wide. Oh. Kelly.
Can't afford to get intercept mark.
Smith. Signs on the boundary telling the players how long left. Hately. McPherson. Big ball to win from Keys. The big steal could be on here. To Hately, who blasted long. Walker with the use of the body. Tex, not quite. Frost. Scrimshaw. Mitchell. Down to 40 seconds. Jaff. And this time he won't run.
You'd love someone to chip it to, though. Are their players working or are they too tired?
They want some classics down here, Hawthorn. They're 25 seconds away from winning another. Big grab, Duday. Can't waste any time. Gone. Wingard wrapped him up, and that'll be the game. Bruce.
He's run too far.
Rolls it. 9, 7. Brown tracks it down. Out of play. There won't be time to go coast to coast, and Matthew Nix knows. They've lost a game from 32 points up. They could have been inside the top 8 tonight, but they'll be outside the top 8. Hawthorn have won a classic. A high-scoring, free-flowing, retro-style epic.